we're going to get started. So basically all I'm going to do in this video is show you guys around the community. There's some things that have tutorials built into them so you can find them. I'm not going to do a tutorial. I'm just going to show you guys around. Okay. All right. If you're new or not new, this is for everyone. So save your questions to the end, and I'm going to start at the very first thing that you need to do when you get signed into the community. And that's to go over here to the home button. This is the same in your app or on your web browser. So on your web browser, it's going to look like this, but in the app, it'll be these three lines over here, and that's what you'll tap to get to what I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so click on that home button, and that's going to bring you here. The welcome checklist is what you want to see first. If you click on that, that's going to open up this. This is just the webinar that you guys are in right now. So once this is over, the replay will be posted here. There's also how to find replays and the schedule for all the live stream videos. They are all Central Standard Time. And this will just tell you how to find the replays. Below that is the help desk. This is where you're going to find tutorials. There's the rules and the guidelines. I'm not going to read all of these, but I'm going to go over the main ones. Be kind, be respectful. The next one is stay on topic. So make sure that you're not posting things that have nothing to do with nutrition, health, and wellness. No political posts, and that means no posting about politicians or parties. Now, if you have a policy to discuss, that's fine, but we're not going to be doing memes about politics in here. Go put that on Facebook if you want to post about it. Make sure you're not posting other people's health information here. No trolling, no baiting, be supportive. If you see someone not following the rules, you can report them. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And then by following these rules, you get to enjoy the community. If you don't follow the rules, then we reserve the right to remove you and you will get a full refund. Here's some more tutorials on how to use the app. So if you're new and you want to use the app, make sure you're checking that video out. How to upgrade, downgrade, or cancel your membership. This walks you through it. Just click the little play button and the video will play. How to change your notification settings. So if you are not getting notified, make sure your notification settings are turned on. And this will show you how to do that. Anytime there is a live stream coming up, you can hit going or maybe or not going. If you hit going or maybe, that's going to prompt you to get another notification. Now, the easiest thing to do is to put the dates and the times in your Google Calendar or Apple Calendar or whatever calendar that you want, because unless Ken is out of town, we're on vacation or something like that, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, lives are the same time every week. So make sure you put that in your calendar. That's just an extra layer of notification. If you're having problems with the Mighty Network, like something's not working, you can't log in, here's the email for you to contact. It's help@mightynetworks.com. And then if you just have questions, if you click this link right here, that takes you to the FAQ page of Mighty Network, and it has a long list of frequently asked questions that you guys can check out. Again, here are the live stream schedules right here. And then how to ask your questions. This kind of walks you through first step. If you have a question about cholesterol and you haven't watched Dr. Berry's videos about cholesterol on YouTube, go to YouTube, type in Dr. Berry cholesterol, and there will be videos that pop up. So always make sure that Dr. Berry hasn't already done a video about the question that you're asking about. And then you could also search inside the group, make use of this search button. And I'll show you how to use that here in just a minute. So that is in the home screen. The welcome checklist, again, you guys need to go home, then welcome checklist, and walk through these. This tells you how to fill out your profile. If you click on this, it will show you, it'll bring up your profile and you can edit it. You can change your profile picture, your name, you can do a bio, you can even put in your links to Instagram if you have a YouTube channel, anything like that, if you want other people to find you. If you click on this one, it'll teach you how to RSVP to an event. It will bring up all the events. For example, Neil and Alyssa are doing a live tomorrow. If you click going, you will get an extra notification, okay? You can also click add to calendar, and that will add it to your calendar. There's a comment section under here. You can just talk to each other if you want to, but that is how you RSVP, okay? And get an extra layer of notification. If you go through the welcome checklist, you'll see download the app. If you click on that, it will prompt you to download the app and sign in to the PhD network on your phone. Adjust your notifications. If you click on that, it will take you to your notification settings. Here's where you change if you want email updates or not, if you want your notifications turned on for everything or just specific things. This is where you make all of those changes. Make sure you leave the live stream notification blue. That's turned on. If you make it gray, it's turned off. Blue is turned on. That's how you get notified if someone goes live inside the network, whether that's myself, one of the coaches, or Dr. Barry. And then you can also turn on this one. This needs to be turned on too. Update from your host. That's the coaches and Dr. Barry. Make sure that that is turned on. You can turn anything off or on. That's all within your control. We do not control how you get notifications. Here's another place to download the app. You can also click here and that'll take you right to the PhD community. You can invite somebody, you can introduce yourself. You don't have to follow the rest of those, but make sure you're clicking on adjust your notifications. If you want to download the app here and fill out your profile, do all the things first. All right, welcome checklist. If you haven't gone through this, you need to go through this. Below that, you're going to see featured. Featured is any post that we think you guys should see. It's important. It's an announcement. It's a new feature that we've made in the group. This is important stuff. All right. The live stream replays, if you click right here, that will take you here. And we're categorizing them by months, so they're easy to find. So if you click on September live replays, the links are here for, and the dates are here for the replays. For those of you who maybe missed it or you don't have access to the live one, but you want to watch the replay. Down here, you can see upcoming events. So like I said, Coach Neil and Coach Alyssa are going to go live tomorrow at 6 p.m. because Dr. Barry is out of town for a full week. So you're going to hang out with the coaches. Then there's other things in here and you can RSVP to those things too. Again, if you want an extra bump, even if you don't know for sure if you're going, click going or maybe to get an extra notification and click add to your calendar. Okay. Now, when you go to your little head, your profile picture, when you click on that and you click on personal settings and you click on edit profile, that's going to bring you back here. Also make sure that your time zone is correct, because when we post events and you have your time zone put in accurately, it will tell you what time the live is for your specific time zone. So you don't have to do the time change as long as this is right. You can also put your location here if you want, but you're not required to. Okay, now in the next month, we will have the coaches groups available for you guys. I'm gonna put that in the welcome checklist. It will also be in the featured, and we'll make sure and announce that. And then every month we're going to do an onboarding like this to kind of get you guys acclimated to the group. Another place you can find the live stream events is by clicking on where it says events. And if you have access to a live stream, this is where it will show up. So if you're in the $20 and above group, you will see the Zoom link under the events tab when there will be a Zoom call. Like I said, Dr. Barry's leaving tomorrow. He's going to be out for a week, so there won't be a Zoom with Dr. Barry this week, but you can see that you can go and hang out with the other coaches. The help section is another place to find the help desk. If you click on help desk, you're going to see again the tutorials, the rules, how to use the app, how to upgrade, downgrade, or cancel, how to change notification settings. Real quick, if you go to your icon again, your profile picture, and you click on your plans and purchases, this is where you're going to make your changes for billing. We cannot do that for you. That is on you to do. You have full autonomy when it comes to canceling and changing your credit card information or whatever it is you need to do. That's totally on your end. We don't have access to that. The only time you need to message me is if you are wanting to upgrade and you bought an annual plan. But if you're paying month to month, then you can handle that all on your own. And that is going to be found right here, how to upgrade, downgrade, or cancel. If you click on that, like I said, there's a tutorial that shows you how to do that. Okay, let's go back to feed. Now, up here at the top, it says search Dr. Ken Berry, MD. If you click on that, this is Google within the community. So if you want to look up something that has to do with, let's just put cholesterol in. It'll show you some posts or other people that have cholesterol in their bio. So Cholesterol is Your Friend with David Diamond. That's a video that if you haven't already watched it, you can click on that and it will take you here. If you click on video link, that's going to open up that interview and you can watch the replay. All right. There's also posts from other people, other members, some of the coaches. You can just come through here and see if anybody else is talking about what it is that you have a question about. But the first thing you need to do is go to YouTube and type in Dr. Berry cholesterol and see if he's already made a video about the question that you have. If you are wanting to do the 90-day elimination diet challenge, it's right here. The ketovore challenge is here. Now, this is not something that we have someone actively leading you in. This is a self-led challenge. Both of them are. But there are videos that break down the guide to do this challenge on your own. Same with the ketovore challenge. There are videos. So when you click here, it'll open this up and there's a video from when this challenge was live and you can follow along and do this on your own. And we'll be doing another live challenge in January probably. So those of you who are interested in that, keep an eye out. All right, so again, when in doubt, the main things you need to find, you can find by clicking on home. Because this is the most important stuff, all right? Your welcome checklist, you need to go through that if you haven't already. Upcoming events, and then under that, top spaces, the PhD community, that's the main group. So if you want to go hang out with the other members of the group, you want to click on that. This is a disclaimer. You're going to see it every time you come in here to make sure that you know this is not medical advice. That is not what we do here. This is a community for support and for you to have access to extra information, interviews, all kinds of good stuff. So once you're in the PhD community, if you click here, then you can just post like you would on Facebook. You can even post pictures and GIFs. Also, we have added the hashtag feature. So if you are posting about thyroid health, and you have a question like, I'm 6 weeks into ketovore and I'm wondering how long everybody else that has thyroid issues. How long did it take for you guys to see benefits? Then you would add hashtag thyroid health. And then when you click on thyroid health, that will take you to other members' posts. So we just started this, so there's probably not many things in the hashtags yet, but if you click on more and then click on popular hashtags, that's going to show you some of the ones that we have pre-made. All right, so then you can, so there's a bug, click on that and it'll take you to anybody who's used the hashtag PhD beginner. So if you're a beginner, use that hashtag. So I'm going to again show you this real quick. If you click over here on events and you scroll up here, you see where it says past, click on past. And there's replays here. So you can see some replays here, and you can also see replays under right where it says watch the replay. Some of the coaches post their live replays here. But like I said, once they have their individual groups, they'll probably be posting their live replays inside of their groups, but that's not going to happen until closer to the end of the month. So watch the replay over here. That's probably, if you're looking for one of the coaches' live stream recordings, it could be in this area right here if they posted the replay. Gina, where do we put blood test results to ask questions within the community? I remember initially when I joined, there was an area for it, but then it went away. Yeah, we don't have an area designated to lab results because people were sharing a little too much. But you are welcome to ask Dr. Berry about your labs during the live streams. Just be aware of how, when you ask a lab question, if you just copy paste labs into a comment or a message and there is no context, we can't help you. So try to be specific about your question, like my TSH is elevated. I'm concerned about, how I can improve this. Also, if you're asking a coach about your labs, we cannot interpret them for you. We can't tell you what they mean. Basically, what we can do is give you a generalized answer on what Dr. Berry says, what the Common Sense Labs group says. So make sure you're utilizing the coaches for what they're here for, which is guidance, help, accountability, how to be sustainable, running challenges, asking basic common questions that are not, medical practice questions, because we're coaches, not doctors, and even Dr. Berry is not your doctor. Jennifer, hi, can we join different hosts and coaches? Yes, you can join as many of the coaches groups as you want, but I would like for you to find one that you truly resonate with and that can help you the most, because they have a special connection with something that you are dealing with. So each of our coaches is doing an introduction video that kind of tells you a little bit about their background and what they can help with, their specialty or their niche. For example, mine is autoimmune and women's health and elimination diet. Paola is really good about knowing a lot about oxalates. Each one has their, strengths. And you might ask one question and we say, hey, Coach Teresa actually has a lot of experience with that. Ask her that question. I'm confused on Money Network and then needing to open the videos on YouTube. Am I always going through? Yes, you will always find the videos inside the group. Otherwise, you won't have access to them. Even if the link goes to YouTube, it's a private link. It is members only content. No one without the link from the group can join that live stream. It opens in YouTube so that we can see your comments and questions. Type into the search bar PhD coach. It's going to pop up the coaches. They'll be the top ones. All of them say their name, PhD coach. So we have Paola, Teresa, Neil, Roxana, Paulette, Marcia, Kevin, and they're all going to have their groups. And that will be, like I said, those aren't open yet. So they'll be open soon. Lisa said, do we have the ability to ask Dr. Berry a question? If so, how do we do that? How long should we expect to get an answer from him? So If you go to home and you go through and click on help desk, there's a section that says how to ask questions. Please follow the directions. It's very important. If your question can be answered simply by watching a video, like if you are concerned about your cholesterol, type in Dr. Berry cholesterol into the YouTube search bar. You can also type your question into the search bar inside the group. You can also ask a mentor. Now, if it's something that you specifically need to ask Dr. Berry, you can either do it on a live stream or you can message him. There's no guarantee how quickly he will get to your message because he gets a lot of messages. But if you are utilizing the coaches for simple questions, then you will be able to get more likely to get your answer if everyone's not flooding his inbox with just random messages. So make sure if you're messaging Dr. Berry inside the group that you are needing him specifically. He is going out of town this week, so do not message him today because he's not going to see it for at least a week. Okay, so utilize your coaches, utilize the rest of the group as well. All right, so that's covering the basics, and I will see you guys later.